Yeah, and
More of
start recording. Can you do that? Oh, Arambam.
start.
Sorry.
Uh, uh.
Hmm.
We were discussing about Jata Karma.
Hmm.
So, what has to be done in the labor ward, the place where the delivery takes place, and what is to be done at the entrance of the uh, that labor ward where we perform the yajna and other things. All those things we have discussed. The child has come, the umbilical cord is cut, and the jarayu, the placenta has also come. Only placenta, nothing else has come out. So the whole delivery has taken place in a very natural and hygienic and healthy way. Then the child has come out. After that, we try to invigorate or we try to activate the sense organs by saying Vedosi in the ear and by putting honey on the tongue. So all this we have done. And seeing that it cries, so the lungs and the nostrils, they start working. Tongue has started working. And whatever phlegm that would have collected around the eyes and other things, even in the nostrils, because the whole child was in the liquid medium, so it has come out, they would have gone into them. So here we clean the eye, we clean nostrils, we clean the mouth, we clean everything, we clean, give a warm a bath to it, we cleanse it. Then we wrap it with warm cloths. So up to this we had discussed. There are some more things which reminds us for reminds us so many things. And you are talking with the child actually. At that time the child may not say yes, I have heard and I have understood it, but it's the soul would have grasped so many things from the womb time itself that we know that. So certain things which we expect the child to understand are given here in addition to those things. So what are they? Have I dictated one mantra to you?
Um.
Pratedami. Pratedadami madhuno ghrutasya
Mhm.
Veda Savitra prasutam maghonam Aishman Gupto Devatabhihi Shatanjiva Sharado Loke Asmin. Asmin Loke Aishman. Aishman is the child. One has got a long span of life. Aishman. One blessed with longevity. Aishman. Asmin Loke. In this world. Asmin Loke. In this world. I come to this world. We invite you to this world. Asmin Loke in this world. Sharado Shatanjiva. Live for 100 years. Asmin Loke Sharado Shatanjiva. Live for 100 years. So we're actually setting certain boundaries, parameters and guidelines to the child. It's not only for the child, of course. It also reminds that we have also discussed about this and we also have to follow the same. It's a reminder for us. It's a fresh and new input to the child. You live for 100 years. How you live 100 years? Devatabhihi Guptaha. Guptaha Devatabhihi. Say Devatabhihi Guptaha. Guptaha. Their root is Guhu Gopane. Guhu Gopane. Guptaha, in one sense, it is to keep a thing secret. The other meaning of it is to protect and keep it under shelter. Devatabhihi Guptaha, protected by Devatabhihi. Devatabhihi means all knowledgeable and great people and noble people. Being protected by them, Aishman Asmin Loke Sharado Shatam Jiva. Being under the protection of the knowledgeable and the wise, you live for 100 years in this world. Then we come to the first line. Te dadami, I give to you. Dadami, I give to you. It's not just dadami, pradadami. Pradadamite. I'll give you in an excellent way, wholeheartedly, the best thing. That pra means all those things. Dadami te, I give to you. What is it I'm giving? Madhunaha ghritasya. Madhunaha ghritasya. Madhu is honey. Ghrita is the ghee, clarified butter, yes. So ghritasya madhunaha te pradadami. I give you honey, I give you the ghritam in the best way possible. Veda, please know it. Veda. Veda is Vidignane. No, know it. I'm giving you in the best way possible the honey and the ghritam. At the same time, Savitra. So Savitra is God, Satchidananda. Savitra Magho Nam Prasutam. Magha iti Aishwarya Nama. Magha iti Aishwarya Nama. Savitra Magho Nam Prasutam. All wealth is gifted to you by the great Satchidananda. Veda, know it. Maghonam Prasutam Savitra. Savitra Maghonam Prasutam. The God has blessed you with all wealth, all treasure. I, at my own level, I am giving you madhu and ghee. And you are protected by all the wise. In these backgrounds, live for 100 years. The concept is very clear. So I have to dig into the meaning of the mantra a little more. You live for 100 years. Yes, it's my wish, it's my blessing to the child. Okay, fine. But just my blessing, will it happen? That's always a common question we come across. No. Mere blessing, mere wish, mere prayer will not result in what you want. You have to work accordingly. We have to determine to work accordingly. That's number one. Number two, it indirectly tells us the span of human life is 100 years. So if I consider this mantra rightly, then anyone dying before 100 years, it's an untimely death. 100 years is okay. And if you have led your life well, and if you are capable of living beyond 100, that's excellent, excellent. It's not that 100 is the ceiling, it's not the limit, but that is the minimum expected of a human being to live for. At least live for 100 years. If possible, more. If possible, more is expressed in several other mantras. I have one mantra, it says, Pashyami Sharadashatam, Jivema Sharadashatam, Shuniyama Sharadashatam, Prabravama Sharadashatam, Adinasyama Sharadashatam, then Bhuyascha Sharadashatat. Beyond 100 years also you will live. So whenever it says 100 years, it doesn't mean 100 years only, minimum 100 years, that means. It will live for minimum 100 years. It is for the child? No, it's also for us. It's a reminder for us. How old are you? You have got so many years to cover. If I am 60, another 40 years you have to work. You have to see that you lead your life in such a way that another 40 years you will be able to live comfortable. At least, not 40, at least 40 years. It's a very, very positive outlook. And it's not just an outlook, but it is to be practiced. We have to bring it to practice. So many healthy and hygienic and positive things. So this will be possible. We'll be able to really live for 100 years. Nowadays, with all this pollution and other things, I don't know how it works. But still, the Vedic society and the Vedic environment, what they prescribe, yes, for 100 years, it's not difficult. Today we feel so. You see, before some 50 years or say 80 years back, living for 80 years or living for 70 years was quite common. Not only just living, hale and healthy. They are self-dependent. They were able to do so many work for themselves and for the family. It was quite possible. Of course, today also we are able to live for 60, 70 years with all the medical support. That's the funny aspect. That's no living. One of my father's friend was telling it. We die at 30, but cremated at 60. By 30 years, our whole life is gone. But we are cremated or buried at 60, and other 30 years we live on pills and medical and so many other things. And it is no living. It's like a, what you call that, a zombie. Is that the word for that? We are like zombies. No, that's no life. You have to live hale and healthy, actively, enthusiastically. Yes, there will be problems, there will be difficulties. It's there. That's part of life. Why should you take them so seriously? Just take them in your stride. You are over. You can maintain your balance. And once we maintain our balance and lead a disciplined life, yes, living for 70, 80, 90, 100 years is not difficult at all. But all that thing we should learn when we are in adolescence, not later. Later also we can do it, but the best will be when we learn all those things in our adolescence. Now I think you understand the importance of the Brahmacharya Ashrama. This is exactly what is taught in Brahmacharya Ashrama, not A plus B whole square. If you don't learn A plus B whole square, nothing will happen. When you don't learn the values and systems, whereby I can live long, yes, we lose something. We lose years. So that's what is taught in Brahmacharya Ashrama in Gurukula. So we are taught the importance of life, the importance of longevity, and how to achieve it. They are trained there for that. Today in schools and colleges, there is no emphasis on that at all. Maybe there could be a subject about health and hygiene, one period in a day, and that's the end of it. So live for 100 years. That's your span. That's what I said now. How can you live for 100 years? Okay, your effort is there. In addition to your efforts, elderly people around you, not just elderly plus wise. Devatabhi. Elderly and wise people are there. They will protect you, provided you seek shelter under them. Even otherwise they'll do it, that's a different issue. But if you seek them, if you request them, okay, give me all that knowledge and help and protect me, happily they will do it. Helping such people and protecting them is their very nature. It's not for any remuneration. They don't expect anything. Without any expectation. That's why Devatabihi. Why Devatabihi without expectation? Another meaning for Devatabihi is Devo Danat. One who gives in charity is called as a Deva. One who expects is no Deva. He may be wise. But is in a mood to collect some fees for what he has done, he is no Deva. Why I am giving this clarification is, today we are also protecting our family doctor to surgeons, but nobody gives a free service. I have to pay through our noses many times. So it's not one Deva, that is Devata Bhi, many, plural. So many such wise people who like their fellow beings, who love their fellow beings, they protect them. As it is, better you also seek for them and get their blessings and protection. Devatabhi. Under their protection, under their guidance, live for 100 years. That is your minimum span of life. Follow all such things which are required. That is one side of contribution for your longevity and leading your life purposefully. Then from my side, pradadami te, honey and ghee and ghiratam I will give you from my side. So when I say honey and ghiratam, it doesn't mean only honey and clarified butter in the physical sense. That's okay. Physical sense is also there. I have to provide the child all that is nourishing, all that is sweet, all that is healthy. Okay, that I do it. Madhu also means sweet. So when I say sweet, it is not a physical one also. It also means sweet words, sweet guidance, love and affection. That's also sweet. So all that what is needed to you, O child, I'll give you. Ghritam, you know that another meaning for Ghritam is sneha, friendship, love. This is what I can give. When I say it's not just the father and mother put together. We parents will give you all this. Madhu, Ghritam, all nourishing things, all guidance, all love, all affection, protection too. All will give to you. From another side, it means that those who can provide all these things are fit to get a child, fit to bear a child. If they are not able to give all these things to the child, better they don't have an issue at all. That's also there. Because many times what happens, they get a child, send it to some babysitting center somewhere, somebody will take care of it. They are namesake parents. They are not attending to the requirements of the child personally, but they offload it onto somebody else. That's not right. That's not right. We as parents should personally, first hand, be with the child. That builds up a wonderful bondage between the parents and the child. Otherwise, the child knows this is my father or this is my mother, but that bondage or attachment or attraction will not be there. And it's attachment, yes, it's attachment in detachment. That we'll understand later. That we'll understand later. But that attachment is required in the beginning because the child needs all sorts of support, physical, mental, emotional. So from its angle, it needs it, we have to give it. Only those who can give it first hand should have a child. Otherwise, okay, they will have child, it also grows, everything happens, but that human relationship between parents and child will not exist or will not be strong. For that, they have to share with the child first hand madhu and ghritam, all that is sweet and all that friendship and love. Is it sufficient? No. Savitra magho nam. Savitra. As God has given all other treasures, all other wealth to you. Please note all these things. Veda. Okay, that's what you say. Please note all these things. But I noted internally, but you can't say, yes, I have noted. That response is not just born baby. So total essence of this whole mantra is, yes, human life has to be for minimum 100 years. Number one. For that, we want 3 types of support. First type is the resources given by God, God's gifts. Pure air, pure water, pure food, pure land, so many things. They are all gifts of God. Sun, moon, sunlight, moonlight, so many things. We are discussing that in detail in another samskara called nishkramana. So this is a prelude to what you are going to see next. Not next one, later. Later we are going to see nishkramana. There this aspect, that's gifts of God, is emphasized there. God has given so many gifts. Know it. It is for your survival. It is for your well-being. It is for your longevity. Number one. Number two, we as parents, we will help you and share with you all that is sweet, pleasant, and lovely that we share with you. Madhu, Ghritam, they are the 2 words I use it for that. It's a representative word for all that is good and sweet and lovely. Madhu, Ghritam. One is God's gift, another is what we promised to give you. Then number 3, the protection of all those who are wise. Devatabhi. Elsewhere we have got in under Veda mantra saying that Janatam Sangamimahi. Be in the company of those who are wise. Seek their company. That we say elsewhere. Here, the same thing is said in a different way. Be protected by them. Because now at this age it cannot seek. Gradually it understands what is the protection of the wise, how we have to be friendly with them and get their protection and make our lives secure. All those things to understand as it grows. So the first seed of that knowledge, that is to seek the blessings of company of the wise, is here in this mantra. And this is an Ashwalayana Grihya Sutra mantra. Ashwalayana Grihya Sutra. I think I will take that Ashwalayana Grihya Sutra. Physically, that honey and ghee, what is given to the child, yes, is healthy for it. It adds nourishment in very small quantities. The main food for a child who is just born and for several months, it is the mother's milk, which is the best food for it. There's no alternative for it. In case some problem is there, and it's not getting sufficient milk from the mother, so many other things, then the next alternative is the cow's milk. Cow's milk is the nearest alternative. That's why in the Vedic culture, cow is worshipped. And the best medicine and food is mother's milk only. But when it's not available, then the best food is cow's milk, and the best medicine is haritaki. Haritaki. It's a, what do you call, a medicinal seed. Haritaki. Tolama, kanda tolama. The Haritakine ಹೇಳಿದೆ. Haritaki, that's the name in Sanskrit. It's a small alale we call it in Kannada. It grows in tree. It's a fruit of the tree. It's dried and used. From ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಮ್ಮ ಅಳಲೆ ಕಾಯಿ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಒಂದು ಮಿಡ್ಯ ಟೊಂಬ ಅದು ಇದಾಯ್ತು ಬಟಾನಿಕಲ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇದೆ Have you heard in your language Karshaphala? Karshaphala. Have you heard? Say it in your language. How do you pronounce it? Karshaphala. How do you pronounce it?
Is it similar to
Karshaphala?
Yeah, shape is like a date, kind of like.
You are familiar with that Karshaphala?
Yeah.
In Sanskrit, it is called as Haritaki. And I'll give the botanical name also, you can refer further. Terminalia chebula. Terminalia chebula. That's the botanical name. Terminalia chebula. Karshaphala, if you heard, that's excellent. That's the same thing, yes.
In Hindi, they say hared.
Hared, perfectly right. I did not remember that. Yes, hared, yes. So the hared and cow's milk is a beautiful combination for children who, for some reasons, lack the mother's milk. Hared and this cow's milk. Say cow's milk, of course, it is a native cow. Native cow, not grown and protected in the dairy. It's not that. Cow which lives in natural surroundings, its milk and hurried. Both are better alternatives to the mother's milk. The work of both will be done by one, that's mother's milk. That's the beauty of it. In Ayurveda about Hared, they have a saying, Yasya nasti griher mata. Yasya nasti griher mata, tasya mata haritaki. Haritaki is Hared. Yasya nasti griher mata, tasya mata haritaki. Tasya mata haritaki. So valuable and useful is the Hared. Terminalia cebular. So all these three, and that is protection by the wife, number one. Number two, gifts of God. Number three, love and gifts of parents. If all these three are in the right proportion, yes, then that child can definitely live for minimum 100 years. This is from Ashwalaya Grihya Sutra. A little alternative for the gift from the parents is taken by the cow's milk and Hared. Hared, that did not occur to me immediately. Okay. Then
My mom, she lives here in nearby me. So when he was born, that time we give it to him. That's why I remember.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's the exact place where they use it. Of course, even in later years also, Hared is a good medicinal herb. You can use it. But specifically for small children, just born babies and other things, that's a very safe and comfortable thing. And the main quality of it is a mild laxative. It's a very mild laxative. Even it can be given to the child and there will be no harm at all. Just scratch it on some stone-like thing with water or maybe honey also, and just make the child lick it. It clears so many problems. Next one. Your mom lives in America, close by. Who is there
10
with her?
minutes from here, from my home.
Huh?
Only 10 minutes from my home.
Who is living with them, with her?
My brother.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, fine. Om Bhus Tvai Dadhami. Next. Now this is a promise and words given to the child by the parents. It's just like a conversation. It's just like a conversation. Om Bhus Tvai Dadhami. Bhus Tvai Dadhami. Bhus Tvai Dadhami. Dadhami, first one is Alpa Prana, second is Mahaprana. Swastvai Dadhami. Swastvai Dadhami. Bhurbhuva Swasarvam. Bhurbhuvaha Swasarvam. Tvai Dadhami. Tvai Dadhami. All this is from Paraskara Grihe Sutra. Paraskara Grihe Sutra. Om Bhustvai Dadhami, Om Bhuvastvai Dadhami, Om Swastvai Dadhami, Om Bhurvas Swas Sarvam Tvai Dadhami. So here Bhuhu Bhoha Swaha. Bhuhu is what is there everywhere, omnipresent. Bhoha, that which gives support to the whole universe. Swaha, that which is bliss. Bhuhu Bhoha Swaha. Tvai Dadhami, I'll instill all this in you. Within brackets, the knowledge of. I'll instill in you the knowledge of Bhuhu Bhoha Swaha. It indirectly means I'll instill in you the knowledge of the purpose of this human life which you have taken. Once you understand what is Bhuhu, what is Boha, what is Swaha in the right perspective, the whole purpose of life unfolds before us. So what is this life? Why we are born? What is our goal? What is the way we have to lead our life? Everything it unfolds. Bhuhu Bhoha Swaha. That is omnipresent, that is the omni-supporter, and which is bliss and peace. Basic definitions, basic definitions. If you understand these basic definitions, then all other things unfold. What is this life? What we have to do? Everything. The whole map of our life will unfold. This is also from Grihe Sutra, that is Paraskara Grihe Sutra. Paraskara Grihe Sutra. So this is a conversation that the parents are having with the just born baby. It will not respond, it will not give an answer as understood, but definitely it grasps. That grasping capacity for the child, it has come from the womb. From the womb itself, that capacity has started. Thus, from the time the mind starts functioning independently in the womb, say around the 7th, 8th month of pregnancy. That's where we did that samskara, Simantonaina samskara. So you cannot say it cannot understand. Yes, it grasps, but it can express and acknowledge that it has understood after some time, not immediately. So this is a conversation, promise between the parents and the child. It has got another side. It's not just a promise to the child, but it is a commitment to the parents, and they understand their commitment. Yes, as parents, this is what we have to do to the child. So their commitment is also reminded, and the same thing is conveyed to the child. So this is a few things in the Jata Karma. There are many more things. I think that we'll see day after tomorrow, Friday for me, Thursday night for you. Then we'll continue seeing. There are so many mantras where the parents are reminded of their commitment to the child and how the child has to be brought up. All those things are there. So discuss about things. It is so scientific, so scientific. how far the child understands or it responds or acknowledges is one side. But we as parents, when we speak all these things before a child, yes, our commitment will be reinforced. That's very important. Okay, thank you for today. Namaste.
No. Sharmaji,
Yes, please.
can you stop recording?
Stop. Where it is? Yes. Start. Stop.